Okay, this video is not going to be one of those fun videos or comical. It's going to be a rather serious topic. Yesterday, um, I saw on my Facebook page one of the guys who has to give my Apple products for repair. He's here on this island. I'll not give his name for privacy, reasons and for respect. This guy is in his 30s. Has to give him my MacBook Pro. However, I was not very happy with him, and I discontinued. And yes, he had a string of bad feedback for his service. But even though I didn't like his service and was not very happy with him, and he had a bad this thing, whenever I would see him, I would always wish him. He had 2 kids, and he had a nice woman as a wife. Still has. It's not that it's over. Okay. However, what I saw on his Facebook update is he was on the bed and serious condition, his neck in a brace. Apparently, he tried to commit suicide. He tried to end his life. Now, why did he try to do that? Is out of whatever I could gather from whatever I could read or whatever. Because of COVID, his business was suffering, as it is before COVID also, because of the bad feedback and Google reviews. He was not doing well. And after that, his, I think, revenue stream completely dried up and he was struggling. And not only that, his business went bad. Nobody wanted to deal with him. And he didn't know anything else. And I don't know if this is me speculating. Huh? I don't know, maybe he had a fight with his wife, or maybe, when you have financial problems, your friends desert you, people don't want to talk to you. Maybe his wife, because his wife had a job, he didn't have a job. So maybe she said something, or I'm speculating. And he couldn't take it. And lo and behold, he tried to end his life. Now, I'm not a, suicide counselor or depression specialist who can help you through depression. And neither do I encourage you to get in touch with me. I'm not. Please. I have quite a number of things on my plate, and the last thing I want to do is start getting numerous calls and emails. Please, I need help. And I get many of these, suicide and this and that. I tell them, please contact someone near your vicinity or people you know. Give a standard copy paste message, because I really don't have the luxury of time, and I don't want to get involved in this. Okay. So now, what, I shared this in my WhatsApp groups, and it was shocking because I knew this guy. I know him. He's nearby, and he's only in his 30s, and that also he has a family. Just imagine, I saw him a few weeks ago. Hi, how are you? And you're smiling, and now I see him do this. See, we all know, all of us, we all go through a lot of problems. The thing is, some of us share, some of us don't share, and some of us never share. Like, for example, me. Okay, I can speak only for me. I don't know about anyone else. You think I don't go through problems? You think everything is perfect for me? You think, money is pouring in, clients are there, I'm doing millions of views and I'm getting millions here, and my wife and I are hugging each other and kissing each other 24/7, and everything is hunky-dory. It's not the case, man. Obviously, I'm not going to air my, like this, air your dirty laundry. I'm not going to tell you my problem, because why? If I tell you my problem, what are you going to do? Donate? Give me some money? If that was the case, I would keep telling my problems. Here's the thing. If I were to tell my problems, nobody would give a fuck. They would only say, praying for you, sending prayers your way. Hey, Loy, always wish you best. Bro, I can't help you, but it's not that they have bad intentions, but what can they do, man? And then you have the other side where you have idiots, ha ha ha, and they'll make fun of you, mock you and all that. So now the question is, if I go through problems, what do I do? If you go through problems, what do you do? See, I'll tell you what I do. Okay, I don't know about you. I have realized through life that there are problems will always be there. Some will be good, some will be very bad, and some will be, they will not have a solution. Let's say, for example, you have cancer. Or let's say, for example, you lost all your investment. Someone cheated you. Now, these are not jokes. These are very serious ones. What do you do? The answer is, according to me at least, is yes, it will bother you. Yes, it'll be like, someone dropped a big stone on your head. You'll feel like you're numb. You'll feel like your hands are shaking. Some will feel like, ants are walking all over your body. Some will be like unable to think. Some will just lie down and sleep. We go through physical reactions when it affects us mentally. Even a heartbreak, you will find it hard to breathe and you'll cry and you'll be depressed. Like sometimes under extreme stress, you will even forget that you're hungry or thirsty. You won't even remember that. Like for me, there were days when I used to go through so much of stress. I couldn't do work. I would just lie down and sleep. And I'd sleep the whole day. And when I'd get up, I'd be again, oh sheesh, think of the problem again. I just want to go back to sleep because I couldn't face life. I personally know one guy. He lost around, I think, $218 million, US dollars. $218 million investing in housing and this and that. From being a multimillionaire, he lost everything. He was bedridden for 6 months. This is not a joke. This is not an exaggeration. I know this guy. 6 months he was bedridden. And people thought he would die. Man, when I went through my first major marriage failure, I think more than a year, I think around 1 year, 2 years, I totally lost self-confidence because my dream of going to the West I had accomplished, but I failed. I came back. It took me 2 years to even regroup, to believe in myself, even though I was acting and smiling. You can go through a relationship breakup. In fact, I spoke to one of my clients. He was telling me that asked him, what was your toughest mental or emotional breakdown where he couldn't handle it? He told me his father, being a successful businessman, he got cheated by his partners and he was jailed. And that also in the Middle East countries. And he was jailed and they didn't know when he would ever come out. They thought he was going to be jailed forever. Imagine what the mother went through. Imagine what he went through. Imagine what the family went through. That's terrible. Just imagine day and night. You don't know when the person's going to come out. And this goes on for days, weeks. You're not allowed to keep in touch. You're not allowed any contact. You're not allowed any visit. So imagine the person you love is in jail, but you can't talk to them, you can't meet them, and you don't know when they will be out. And it seems after many months, 4 months or 5 months, finally one fine day just released and deported. And the person had lost half their body weight and was like a skeleton, and so, oh shit, man. And after the person was released, the person was never the same again. So I was like, shit, man, that is crazy. Just imagine having to endure that. Someone you love being put into prison. You're not allowed to get in touch with them, talk to them. You don't know if they're alive or dead. Not a joke. I've gone through my share of really, really terrible, tough moments in my life. Very scary ones which I can't even talk about. Seriously, very scary ones. These are things which I've never shared on YouTube, and I don't think I can ever share. Because they were not only scary, but I had to resort to ways and means to survive, which is, phew, it's unbelievable. I know clients of mine who resorted to paid sex to feed their children. I know decent girls who went and had sex with someone powerful just so that their mother and father wouldn't be in trouble or jailed or visa. Just imagine a young girl going to an old man and saying, please. And he says, okay, come, close the door. And the girl crying and telling me what she did. Her parents even don't know this. This is life, man. This is the horrible reality of life. So all I'm telling you is, you see, if you're going through something that is very tough, something that you cannot handle, whether emotionally or mentally or whatever, you need to reach out to somebody. Somebody who is close to you or your friend, or reach out. Don't try to fight it alone. And if you can't fight it alone, please reach out. Somebody or not me, I'm telling you first only, because I have 110 messages, told you, 1,600 per day, notifications, emails. And then if I read or I don't respond, or then you'll get even more depressed. So reach out to someone who is near you, can be anybody. And don't stop until you find that person. If it is not about reaching out, solution. If you really break your head hard, if you really keep asking and trying, eventually you will find the solution. I have found the solution for so many of my problems just by asking, trying 100 different things, until accidentally I found a totally new solution I never thought existed. I was like, is this even possible? What the hell? It is because I never gave up. But you will have to go through the tough times. You'll have to go through the struggle. You'll have to go through the horrific pain, the torture of not being able to, that emotional, mental pain, that brain getting numb, or the heart beating crazy, that you feel energy is drained out, lifelessness. That pain you'll have to go through. When someone breaks your heart, you can't switch it off and feel good. But I'll tell you, those moments shape you as to become a better human being, stronger human being. And eventually you will find the solutions, and you'll become a better person than you were yesterday. So all I want to tell you through this video is, please don't resort to actions or strategies that will permanently destroy your life. There is always hope. There's always an answer. So please don't, resort to a permanent solution. They say, suicide is a permanent answer to a temporary problem, permanent solution to a temporary problem. Don't do that. Remember what I said again. Suicide is a permanent answer to a temporary problem. Please don't resort to self-harm or, ending your life. I just hope this guy recovers, and let's say I trying to figure out how is the best way to get in touch with him. So please take care of yourself. That's all I want to say. And if you can, comment down below, leave something worthwhile, so that anyone who reads, if he's feeling down, he'll get hope. Right? You guys take care. This is me signing off. So